What's up, guys? Welcome to day 2 of live streaming. Thank you. Looks like we've got Emily and the nude president already in the chat here. That's awesome. Okay. Today we are just going to do, so the public live streams, I'm just going to kind of systematically go through videos that I choose. A lot of them will be like Nukes or Slap Tam, just these compilation channels where we try to evaluate claims of the paranormal. But also I wanted to, and we got Dolly, sweet, hello, welcome to the stream. I wanted to review some of the things that we discussed, that we talked about last time, and what you guys have been discussing in Discord. So let's go over here. I am going to periodically add to this Moonlit research section. But I wanted to look at this. We didn't talk about this last time, but this was one from a while ago. So the thing about this is the best I can do on this. Hold on. We're gonna play this. We're gonna look at this, and the video itself is really dark and grainy. The point that I want to understand is this right here. This guy's running through his house. It's a house poltergeist, and doors are slamming, you know, the typical lights are turning on and off, but then he films over here and this mattress flips. And it's really dark, but this is a scene, and then I want to show you it brightened a little bit. That's the mattress on the wall, and then the mattress just flips. Okay, it's really dark and hard to see. You can think maybe somebody flipped it or whatever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a brightened version of this. And we're going to watch it kind of like this. That's it right there. And it just flips. I only have this in Premiere. I'm gonna export it and I'm gonna post it in the channel for further discussion, but I just wanted to start off by looking at this. From my point of view, I don't see anybody in there. I don't see anybody who could flip it. I don't really know how that mattress could be flipped unless there was an elaborate pulley system in there, but then he goes in there. Anyway, I wanted to just review that and get thoughts firsthand. And we're going to get into a video here. Oh, and some people were having difficulty joining. If you want to join, we're doing a Thursday live stream for orbs, and then also Friday we're going to do a live stream just for creepy shadows. You have to go to my home page on a PC or on a Mac. I don't think you can do it on your phone or like an iPad or on a TV, which is kind of strange, but you have to go onto a computer and then you can click join on my home page on YouTube, and then that will take you to this page. All right. Thank you, guys. That's my announcement, and we're going to get into some live reactions. I'm literally just going down through Nukes for the public live streams. So this is one of his more recent ones. Let me know if I need to change audio or anything.
He says that it's gotten so bad that he can't run. Anonymous TikTok user BV11 says that for the last 2 years he's been dealing with unnerving paranormal activity in his home in Texas. He says that it's gotten so bad that he can't sleep without the lights on. So, one night one of his friends is sleeping over when BV11 begins to hear strange sounds coming from his bedroom closet.
Get up. Get up. Get up. You recorded me for. You're here. Listen. Sleep. Touch that door. Oh, off. That Ouija board.
Wait, so the pounding was coming from inside his closet? Is that what isn't implied here? Is that what they're saying? Because the closet door opened and the pounding just stopped, right?
Touch that door. Oh, off. That Ouija board. I'm getting out of this room. I can't sleep in here. This.
BB11 wakes up his friend and opens the closet door, only to find nothing inside. Now his friend is actually skeptical and really just seems to be very annoyed by the whole ordeal. But either way, TikTok user BV11 makes it his mission to record evidence of his terrifying experiences. Late one night when he's all alone, he hears sounds coming from the hallway just outside his bedroom. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, guys, I think this might be the last time.
And you can see it better. Brighten the footage and you can see it better.
A strange, bizarrely shaped dark figure charges toward him and he quickly slams his door shut. But what do you think this could be? Is BV11's home haunted, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't know. I think it's one of those dark shadow people that we looked at last time. If anybody has, for the most part, I'm just going to pass by these pitch black, dark shadow people. If anybody has extra evidence to suggest that one of these is more legitimate, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on them.
Priory.
And we're going to go through this video. Yeah. All right.
Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations are invited to spend the night at the 900-year-old ruins of the haunted Merton Priory chapter house in London, England.
I have a feeling that we're going to be hearing a lot from Ghost Tech. I know. I thought the same thing. the how big the head was on that shadow figure. Yeah. We had some comments last time about Ghost Tech Paranormal, kind of saying that they weren't super credible, but and yeah.
England. From the years 1114 to 1538, the chapter house was a meeting room and part of a gigantic cathedral that no longer exists today. Museum trustee John Hawkes believes that a presence haunts the ancient ruins.
I've always felt that there was a presence here. There was an extraordinary atmosphere. We may be under a road on slabs of concrete, but I think that the kind of spirit we have here is a very benign one. In this room, in the chapter house, I mean, you're familiar with going into large churches and finding graves under the floor. Yeah. In this room, there were 31 graves under the floor. 31 skeletons were dug up.
As the trustee mentions, the ruins were excavated in the late 1980s, and 31 bodies were found buried under the floor.
Wow.
The bodies are believed to be the remains of monks from the cathedral, and it is thought that many passed away from the plague. That night, the Ghost Tech team sets up their static cameras and begin their investigation. Jeff sits on the floor asking questions of the alleged spirit, and then things take a terrifying turn.
If there's something that you can do to let us know that you can hear my voice, please move something, even throw something at me, I don't mind. At least I know that you're here and that you're listening. No, I guess I must be sitting on top of...
Was that old man fingerprinted? Did they show him getting fingerprinted in the video? I don't know.
of where lots of the skeletons were found. Can you come and take a seat next to me? I felt the floor move behind me and I heard footsteps right up behind me. Can you come and take a seat next to me?
Oh, the black ink. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
When we review the footage and audio, the footsteps are louder on static cam 1. Here is the audio taken from static cam 1. Can you come and take a seat next to me? Hi there. I heard you. Sorry you made me jump.
Jeff jumps up in shock as he feels movement on the floorboards and hears footsteps right behind.
Here's the thing. I want to believe people like this. Investigating things like this, there's a certain amount of faith that you just have to have in people, and when they explain their experience with strange and mysterious and paranormal things. I want to believe these people. I heard several people saying that Ghost Tech was faking content. I haven't seen that personally myself yet. I know there were some comments on Discord about it, but yeah, Ghost Tech, these channels and other things, I may just have an ongoing thread in just dedicated to each one of these things to just gather evidence to deduce whether or not they are telling the truth in their videos or not.
Him. Now, Jeff is normally very calm and composed during their investigations, but he freaks right out and even drops his recorder to the floor and almost breaks it as he jumps to his feet. However, the Ghost Tech team has no idea that they captured something even more shocking. A static camera recording the ruins where the 31 bodies were found captures something truly eerie.
A slow moving white. Is that edited in? Oh no, that's just highlighting the shadow figure, huh?
A dark figure seems to walk from the preserved coffins on display against the back wall and simply disappears into thin air. The Ghost Tech team has no explanation for what they captured, and they believe that they might have recorded paranormal evidence of the spirit that is said to haunt the Chapter House Museum. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations.
Okay.
If you found a great ghost video...
So, one project of many that I want to do is I want to gather a montage of shadow people. And I want to personally, not to try to dupe anybody, but I want to create shadow people to show the technique and what it actually looks like. And I would love to be able to see if there's any discrepancies between a large sampling of shadow people recorded on camera, to see if we can tease out any information about, are all of these fake, or do some of these exhibit certain traits and characteristics that other ones don't. I would love to just do a project like that. The issue is it just takes a lot of time, a lot of work to do that. So that is on my docket to do.
online are recorded. The abandoned arcade.
I think we're probably gonna have fewer people on our live stream this time, but I still appreciate you. I think I'm still just gonna do this many times a week. That said, if you guys want to, I'm just gonna do this video. If you guys want to see another video, cumulative $10 super chats, I'll do another video. Otherwise, I'm gonna do this video and we'll call it a night.
Arcade. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a source for this next video, but from what I have gathered, the footage was captured by security cameras at an abandoned pachinko arcade in Nagano, Japan. It is said that the ghost of a young girl is often seen inside this abandoned arcade. The CCTV footage seems to show a policeman investigating after an alarm in the abandoned arcade was set off by something. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, little like moving smudge thing. Oh, did it just appear there? I don't know what that is.
What looks like the figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but
That is very, yep. Okay, at first I thought it was like a smudge moving, but that does really clearly look like an actual person.
he doesn't see or what looks like
Walking.
the figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but he doesn't see or hear anything. When the policeman turns to leave, the girl can be seen suddenly crouching nearby. Now, because there's no source, we'll probably any figure of a young girl can be seen following the policeman, but he doesn't see or hear anything. When the policeman turns to leave,
Okay, the reason I am kind of interested in stuff like this. This is a little bit more detailed than just a dark, shadowy figure, but the reason, I'll tell you why that this is just hokey. Because this is like a movie trope. This is just like a 100% a movie trope. Like, he was literally obscuring where she was, and then he moves out of the way, and she's just like appeared there. That happens in movies because we have a perspective. and the people making the movie knows that perspective. And like somebody moves and they're just right behind the person. But if that really was a ghost, like it's just unfathomable to think that that would be the actual behavior of a real ghost from this perspective of this security camera.
the girl can be seen suddenly crouching nearby. Now, because there's no source, we'll probably just never know what happened. So, the footage remains unexplained. My Haunted Hotel.
Sorry.
So you might recall from our previous story on Nuke's Top 5.
I agree. If she would have not reappeared, like right where he, like behind where he was, it would have been a lot better, in my opinion. Just that walking ghost. Yeah.
That at the allegedly very haunted Ye Olde King's Head Inn in Chester, England, the owner, along with his two friends, actually allow curious ghost seekers to spend the night at the 400-year-old inn and investigate the paranormal activity for themselves. And the guests usually find something spooky.
We got 7 people on the live stream. Welcome, everybody. Go ahead and comment. Let me know who you are. I'll give you a shout out.
It's all captured by their 16 CCTV cameras and posted to their YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel. Well, since our last update, some new spooky incidents have been caught on camera at the hotel. Of course, there are the usual hotel guests who come in as skeptics with a bit of an attitude.
Someone can have it right there, actually. Oh, Katie, no. Look at her. She did it. We did it! It's not funny, Katie. You know
This
I'm
is
the
the
one
doll.
who poos me. What are you carrying it for?
Oh, she's got to bear out to the back, Katie.
But then when when something invisible pounds on your door, it's likely to change your skeptical mind.
But it could be laughter. The children are. Is there a child? Are you outside that door?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. What's up, Alina? Thanks for joining us with the potato cam.
That's got to be the door. That is the door. Oh my god.
Are you outside that
Who
door?
are those people?
But they have caught some other chilling evidence that even freaks out the My Haunted Hotel team. In this clip, the team is gathered in the restaurant of the hotel with a group of guests when they experience something that shocks them all.
I need to hear you, Charles. I need to know who you are. Is your surname Griffith? What was that? What?
The glass fell off!
The second piece of evidence is just as astonishing as the first, and we are able to document this moment from 4 different cameras, which clearly capture what we deem to be poltergeist activity, as a glass is flung from the function room bar.
I need to know who you are. Is your surname Griffith? What was that?
I guess we just need to know, like, so this channel is My Haunted Hotel, I think. I guess this is just a case of seeing so whether or not you can see like fishing wire or string on that thing, but with this angle that far away, you're probably not going to be able to. It'd be a matter of like looking at the physics of how that thing pulled off of the counter. Yeah. What's up, Matt? Thanks for joining.
Is your surname Griffith? Griffith?
Sometimes you can actually you can pull these into video editing software and brighten it up and play with contrast and actually see string or fishing line. And I have done that with many videos. But I don't know.
Is your surname Griffith?
And for dramatic effect, like people might even go to the extent of doing this and not letting everybody else in on the crew even in on it, so they get like genuine reactions and things like that.
I didn't even get on to the fact that there were glasses on the bar, so when something made a noise I thought something had just moved behind this bar until Phoebe screamed in my face that it was the glass. Look, there is no way. It flings back this way. Like, there's just no way.
But that's not all that they've captured at the inn over the last month. In the middle of the day, a security camera in the hallway outside room 5 captures something the My Haunted Hotel team just can't explain. A shadow figure seems to just materialize at the end of the hallway and then quickly disappears.
Okay.
Harry, Brett, and Danny are shocked and thrilled by what their security camera caught on video. The team says that they have always hoped to capture a full-bodied apparition on video in the hotel. So, to watch many more spooky incidents that the team and hotel guests experience within Ye Old King's Head Inn, you can go to the YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel.
1 month ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago, 3 months ago, 3 months ago. Yeah, this is just like your stereotypical, like, posting a lot, regular YouTube channel about catching paranormal activity every single day. And just from what I've seen, it's not worth my time. Matt says, my haunted hotel are a bit strange. Like, I get that the whole business is set up around having people pay to come experience something. So it makes me wonder if they're faking some of it. That is a good point. That is a good point. They very well could be. I haven't seen anything to make me inclined to put them on any list yet. So I think we're going to move on. My goal is, if anybody's interested, my goal is $10 super chats tonight for another video after this one. Otherwise, this is going to be the one video. And after this, I'll go through some comments on Discord, and we can look at some more what people are discovering there. But other than that, this is going to be the video tonight.
Beware the purple chair. Proud mother Martina claims that she and her family are terrorized by a dark supernatural entity that haunts their home. Martina has set up a series of static cameras to keep a safe watch on her children, but she also caught some footage that is absolutely unnerving.
He doesn't care.
Two doors move by themselves and the boy calls for his mother, but otherwise doesn't seem that concerned. But as he continues to play his video game, his chair is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from mama. Cut to another day and Martina is casually vacuuming the boy. Absolutely unnerving.
Okay, so, well, you can imagine that somebody's crouched out there. The second door, you know, everybody's familiar with when one door opens up, especially an outdoor house, like it moves other loose doors in the house because of air pressure and whatnot. You can imagine somebody crouching out there doing it. I guess at this point, it's a question of is whoever's doing this, is the kid in on it, or is the kid really not in on it and they're just scaring the kid? And then there's a matter of the chair moving.
Unnerving.
I'm just trying to see if I can see anybody in, or what the reflection looks like in that window. This would be an instance where maybe I'd want to brighten this up. Okay, now how does a chair move?
Two doors.
What is he doing? Like, where does he run to? Yeah, that would be really scummy if they're just scaring him. Sorry, I'm going to change this perspective. We can actually see further down on... Oh. Where the chair legs are. And my mic is kind of in the way. I'm going to move me over here. I'm going to move this up. Yeah, so that's better there.
Two doors move by themselves and the boy calls for his mother, but otherwise doesn't seem that concerned. But as he continues to play his video game, his chair is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from Mama. Cut to another day and Martina is casually vacuuming the hallway carpet. Then this happens.
What the heck?
Again, a door moves by itself and Martina's vacuum seems to float into the air as she hysterically slaps and screams at it until it just drops back to the ground. But the creepy activity doesn't stop there. Martina and her son are home alone one night when the living room security camera captures this.
I'm making video out of the show.
The outside door opens and closes on its own as the door handle rapidly rotates as if being turned by some invisible force. Martina grabs her phone and is about to record the door when the purple desk chair suddenly glides toward her and her son. The two have had enough and are about to hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Passing through. Just this real poltergeist activity forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Or is it... So is...
Okay, I'm trying to see if at any point there is like it looks like maybe a string or the fishing wire actually detaches.
This real poltergeist activity caught on camera.
Well, it's hard to see. It just goes behind the back, but yeah. Matt says her top getting pulled looks like it gets stuck on something from the chair.
Enough and are about to hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught?
That's really kind of weird. Okay, you can imagine ways to set that up. I'm gonna go back to the kid in the chair, and then the flying Hoover vacuum. I guess I just want to know what your guys' thoughts are on how this chair gets pulled backwards. Some kind of clip on her sweater. It does kind of look like there's a clip. What do you guys think of this, though?
Otherwise, doesn't seem that concerned. But as he continues to play his video game, his chair is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from Mama. is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from Mama's video.
You would need more than a string to pull that back. In my understanding, you would need something strong enough to actually pull it back, and then you would, if it was strong enough to actually pull it back, you would need to do some solid post editing work to remove it, right? The one wheel is out of frame just slightly, but I cannot imagine that somebody can get something on that one wheel strong enough to push it.
Game hysteria is
the
forcefully
direction
pushed backwards, finally
it
sending the
goes.
boy running from Mama. Video game hysteria is forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from Mama. Forcefully pushed backwards, finally sending the boy running from Mama. Then
the flying Hoover. Oh my gosh. At first I thought she was just picking it up from the hose, but then right here it looks like it's kind of weightless almost. That is bizarre, huh? All right, does anybody have a solid theory on this? Like, is this a bigger production that we don't understand, and it's not really just a mom and their son who's putting this on to try to trick the internet? Or it would be hard to imagine, like, I don't know if it's a single mom, but a mom and her like son of that age being able to produce something like this just themselves. I think this warrants a little bit more investigation. It's certainly weird, and I don't have a great explanation right off of the bat for those encounters, unless we have some comments. All right. Fishing line from the attic hatch, maybe. Nope. I remember seeing this one, Matt says, before and couldn't figure out how some of the bits were faked. Okay. If they continue to post more and more stuff, then there's more and more things that are liable to slip up and kind of reveal themselves. But oh, I forgot my. Yeah, we're gonna put this down here. What is this? Flying vacuum. And you know what? I'm gonna give this out of a 0 to 10. I don't know. It does seem like there could be some deception going on, but I don't really know. So I'm just gonna put this as a 5. And maybe I'll put it on the Discord so we can try to investigate that further. 5. Okay. Alina says, something seems green screeny with the vacuum. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Also, the hose shadows seem to have a pixelated effect on the floor, more pixelated than everything else. Okay. That's a good point. All right, I'm going to move on from this one. It's been documented. It seems like maybe this could be a bigger production than it just is appearing to be. Maybe they have like a team of people doing this.
vacuuming the
One more time. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at Elena's potential green screen here. Huh. Yeah.
Again, a door moves.
Oh, what's wrong with this Hoover? That's what I would say if my vacuum started flying. Okay.
By itself, and Martina's until it there captures Martina and her son are home alone one night when the living
we
room
got more from
security
that.
camera captures this.
Oh no, wait. Oh yeah,
Outside
that's
door
the last
opens
thing.
visible
Okay.
force. Martina grabs her phone and is about to record the door when the purple desk chair suddenly glides toward her and her son. The two have had enough and are about to hurry out of the living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. The living room, but something seems to forcefully pull at Martina's sweater. So is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Yeah, we'll
You decide.
figure that out.
Passing through. Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back on another creepy exploration. This time he explores an abandoned and allegedly haunted factory that was built back in 1916 and has been deserted for over 50 years. Chris makes his first on-screen appearance in this video and just saying, but he looks like he could probably kick a ghost ass. Even he starts to get a bit freaked out as he explores the old factory. Soon after arriving, Chris captures something very creepy on camera.
I wonder what these things are used for. It's like these shells are all connected, it seems like. Damn. Can't tell though.
A dark figure can be seen quickly moving out of sight at the end of a small tunnel system. But in the dark, Chris doesn't even notice the strange shape and just continues exploring. Chris sets up a static infrared camera to record himself as he checks out the main hall of the factory. What happens next is downright chilling.
Back from the dead.
Did you hear that? That was loud. What the hell? What the f?
Nice, guys. We got 9 people on the stream. Go ahead and comment. Let me know who you are, so I'll shout you guys out.
What's that? What the f was that noise?
Did you see it? Right after Chris
No,
is startled
I
by a
didn't.
loud noise, a pale translucent figure seems to actually pass into his body, and he spins around as he feels something that gives him chills.
That was loud.
We got Kobo. I think that's how you pronounce that on the stream. What's up? How's it going?
What the hell? What the f was that?
Almost immediately, another figure appears in a doorframe on the left and seems to be watching Chris. And things just get worse. Chris is suddenly struck with extreme nausea
Rebecca's
and
hell.
unfortunately, kind of, well, he pukes. I've muted the audio and blurred the video because it's a little gross. But I wanted to leave the scene in because something happens to Chris right at this moment that is truly bizarre.
There's a little white mist over him. Okay.
The same translucent figure from before seems to leave Chris's body as he vomits violently.
Oh, wow.
Now, viewers of Chris's YouTube channel believe that he had an encounter with a demonic presence and that something sinister actually entered and left his body. But what do you think? You can watch this entire exploration and many more adventures in creepy abandoned places over on Chris's YouTube channel, Urbex Hill.
So, just from live streaming yesterday and what I've done in the past and just now, I'm realizing that I just need to create like a watch list for YouTube channel, ghost hunting YouTube channels, because I am a lot more interested in just the everyday person catching something on camera, like channels that don't even have to do with ghosts, but they just randomly upload something that they caught that was strange. Because big YouTube channels there's just too much incentive to fake stuff, especially if you're big and you have the means to do it. I'm in the YouTube world. I'm a very small YouTuber, but I kind of understand the spiel. I understand the stick. Everything is tailored to getting people to click on your video. And it's just a matter what people's consciences will allow them to do in terms of, are we going to fake something? Are we going to hoax something? So these bigger channels, I don't have a lot of faith in, I guess.
The doppelganger. Giovanni Lima was living a quiet life with his girlfriend Laura in Sao Paulo, Brazil. But lately he says their lives have been turned upside down by some truly terrifying events. One night, the couple falls asleep on the couch down in Laura in Sao Paulo, Brazil. But lately he says their lives have been turned upside down.
Oh, no worries, Mr. Bunny. How do you say your last, I don't know if it's your last name, but Lamakins? I'll just call you Mr. Bunny. Sorry about your migraine, dude. I have suffered from migraines through many years of my life, and so I can relate. So I'm sorry to hear that.
By some truly terrifying events. One night, the couple falls asleep on the couch in the living room when Giovanni is woken up by a very disturbing sound.
Que porra é essa, mano?
Vem cá.
Que porra é essa?
Giovanni's girlfriend Laura is asleep on the couch right next to him, but chillingly he hears what sounds like her voice coming from somewhere down the hall.
Vem cá.
Que porra é essa?
In another video, Giovanni says that he began to feel very ill shortly after this incident and was forced to go to the hospital. As he's filming his chilling story, something happens that he simply can't explain.
Muita gente tá pedindo explicações,
a lot of people were
explicações
so
agora.
I made this video explain what happened.
Eu gravei aquele vídeo.
I recorded that video yesterday at dawn when I was sleeping with my girlfriend in our living room. I started to feel unexplainably sick when it happened.
No meio do dia eu comecei a passar mal, tive que ir pro hospital.
Middle of the day I started.
Então eu também fiquei ausente por causa disso. E agora eu tô fazendo aqui a resposta do que aconteceu realmente ali naquele lugar. E a porta do meu quarto acabou de abrir.
I don't know. I'm not believing this guy.
Não faz sentido, não faz.
Giovanni's bedroom door opens by itself, but when he peeks out into the hallway,
like Post Malone's like younger brother or something.
Giovanni is home alone when things take an even more terrifying turn.
Oh, I thought that was a shadow.
Again, a female voice can be heard calling out to Giovanni, even though he's completely alone in the house. He suddenly hears loud footsteps charging toward him, and he just makes a run for it. Giovanni has no idea why and how these creepy events are happening. Some of his concerned viewers believe that he might be dealing with a skinwalker or a doppelganger pretending to be his girlfriend. So now, 3 months go by and Giovanni is happy to report that nothing paranormal has happened since his life.
Yeah, maybe there's more, but actually Matt brings up a good point. Like, instead of, like, turning the camera or whatever, like, you actually kind of see, like, him trying to process, and that's a good point that Matt brings up.
Last video. And it seems like he just jinxed it all. Because soon after, he and his girlfriend wake up in the middle of the night to strange sounds just outside their bedroom door.
Tá acontecendo de novo. Você ouviu? Ai, caralho.
Whatever is haunting the couple is back, and it seems angry. So what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Oh, we got Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Okay, I'm gonna pause there. Sorry, Mr. Billy. Yeah. Hopefully you get feeling better. That's not fun. I'm gonna poll you guys really quick. Paul, who is what was that guy's name?
This sleep up's girlfriend Laura and
Up Geo TikTok. TikTok. Putting on the list. Shadow Dude is a real one. Hoax of Carmel, Maine. Ooh, we got some controversy coming up. But I just want to know, so Matt did bring up a good point. Like when this first happens, he's talking about going to the hospital because he felt inexplicably sick, and then something happens and he just looks over. Just, what do you think? Is this a genuine reaction?
Eu também fiquei ausente por causa disso. E agora eu tô fazendo aqui a resposta do que aconteceu realmente ali naquele lugar. E
So off screen, his door just creaked open. And in the context, sometimes doors creak open, but in the context of this whole thing, like they're literally being haunted by somebody. They hear voices, other things happen. So that's what if this is real, that's what he's thinking. The door is not just a gust of wind, like something is haunting him. We only got 4 out of 8 of you guys voting. Only 1 yes. I'm inclined to say no. If anybody has a good, I'll keep the poll up for a little bit longer. But okay, I'll keep the poll up a little bit longer. We'll come back to this. We're gonna dive into Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Oh, goodness.
So Caramel Man.
I need to give some context. I think I gave context last time when I was talking, last live stream about Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. I know, like, I don't say that I know a lot of things, but I know that Kent Bouris is hoaxing his content. It's just a matter of being able to prove it. He had a couple shadow figures that were years ago that went viral. A lot of people were making a big stink about them. They weren't the original shadow people, but they were pretty good sightings of shadow people. And I did not believe them, and years went by. He only got a few good instances of shadow people, and despite living in that house for years and years and years after that, he hasn't gotten any more recent footage of Shadow Dude, as far as I know. I haven't been keeping up with him for a little bit, but let's see what Nuke says. I was joking. I meant Shadow Dude is she keeps what? Reaction seems so genuine. That reaction does seem genuine. Okay. Shadow Dude, what is Nuke's latest version
from the
of
YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine might seem very familiar, as I've featured updates on his continuing story many times on Nuke's Top 5. Kent has spent 5 years of his life documenting the disturbing paranormal activity he experiences day and night in his home in Carmel, Maine.
I didn't get in on Ghosts of Carmel, Maine at the ground level, like when he originally posted his first few videos, but I was pretty close there watching. And I was critical of his Shadow Dude, and yeah.
Lately, Kent has captured even more terrifying paranormal encounters. One day, Kent is home alone and working in his office when he hears voices and bangs coming from somewhere inside his house. He quickly grabs his phone and hits record.
You making noise?
Odd bang EVP. So I guess I would have to ask. So that was actually Kent's overlay. That wasn't Nuke. Let me go to it. Let me pause on it. Yeah, that loud bang EVP, those words there, that is Kent Bouris putting that in. That's not Nuke putting that in. And so let me just ask you, did what we just hear, is it a loud bang or is it an EVP? There's a difference. I mean, there's a significant difference. An EVP is an electronic voice phenomenon that you pick up on radio signals from the ethereal realm. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky, but like I just can't. 90% of every bit of evidence that Kent has on his channel is EVP related. And if you have ever actually done honest research into how people capture EVPs, the spirit boxes, and those types of devices that people manufacture to catch ghost voices, it's literally just a radio. It's just a radio that switches through different frequencies rapidly. And I believe in ghosts. I think they can communicate with us, but I don't have any belief. I don't have any faith in EVPs as of right now. I have not been convinced with the current evidence provided by the internet. He never has a camera static in bedroom. It is him walking into room and always blurry because he is moving the phone around. Yeah. Yeah, and always says it's a bang. It's a bang. It is not an EVP. Matt, yeah. Unless the bang came through a radio, then it's an EVP. True. We got Marvin in the house. What's up, dude? I just want to say, we got people in this chat from all over the world. That makes me happy. Like, it genuinely makes me happy to like have this group from all over the world in my chat rooms. Bangs don't manipulate sound waves. Yeah.
You making noise upstairs? Jesus!
Cut to another early morning. Kent has fallen asleep for the night with his TV on, but at around 5 a.m. some strange sounds wake him up. He quickly turns on a light, and when he looks up, he sees something at the foot of his bed that chills him to his core. He immediately grabs his phone and hits record. A dark shadow figure can be seen standing at the end of the bed, slightly moving or perhaps even vibrating before it just disappears into thin air. So what do you think is going
That
on
one
in
is so
Kent's
bad.
home?
I know. Exactly my thoughts. I'm gonna end the you up Geo TikTok poll. I do agree with you, Matt, that it does seem like a genuine reaction, but if there's more to that, then hopefully we'll see more of it in the future, and we can always come back to it. But I'm gonna end the poll, and I'm not gonna add it to the moon list. I do just want to take a look at this,
Let
just
me know.
frame by frame,
Slightly moving or perhaps even vibrating.
without Nuke slowing it down or anything like that.
He immediately.
I guess, is that a TV up there? I don't know for sure, but just looking at the way this is, it looks possibly like he sped it up at some point in the editing process. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he did it some other way. But yeah, this is not legitimate.
A dark shadow figure can be seen standing at.
And I know that I need to prove it. I need to prove that it's not legitimate. I can't just say things. Well, anybody can just say things, but it's a project. It's a project that I need to work on. Whoa, looks like he figured out how to film his own sleep paralysis. That's
the end of the bed.
That's that's like
slightly
a mind
moving or perhaps even vibrating before it just disappears into thin air. So what do you think is going on in Kent's home? Let me know. You can watch many more paranormal moments over on Kent's YouTube
there's
channel.
like one of the original Shadow dudes.
Let me know. You can watch many more paranormal moments over on Kent's YouTube
I broke that
channel.
frame down. I broke it down. And you could
Let
see
me
like a
know.
hand on the bed,
You
and
can
I just thought,
watch
yeah,
many more
anyway.
paranormal moments over on Kent's YouTube channel,
It's
Ghosts
like After
of
Effects to
Carmel,
me.
Maine.
Yeah. We've got 10 guys, 10 people in the chat.
The
Thanks for
Night
showing
Flyer.
up. Oh, an angry Bigfoot. Ghost of Carmel, Maine is a dude I've thought was fake for a while now, but everyone still thinks he's legit. I know. I understand. Like I need to like do another video addressing Ghost of Carmel, Maine. Yeah, it's just a big. I have personally invested, I don't know how many hours researching Ghost of Carmel, Maine, giving him the benefit of the doubt, trying to think, okay, could it possibly be real? And the conclusion I kept coming back to is that no, it's not. It's not his channel. It's not real. Yeah.
This next
Mr.
video was
Bunny
sent
says
to
me
me
too,
by
yeah.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Mark from Greenland. So one
Debunk,
evening, Mark
man.
is out in the snow with his daughter walking the family dog. But Mark's daughter spots something truly bizarre.
Dolly brings up a great point. He always seems so sincere, and that is one of the reasons why so many people believe him. And I don't have a good explanation for that other than he just, I want to actually address this. There is, I I really believe that there is a phenomenon that that happens. Somebody will move into a house or they'll have a paranormal experience. And I think maybe Kent Boers did have some creepy experiences. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But he will become personally convinced that ghosts are real and that his house is haunted. And he sets out to try to prove it, to try to document it. And he doesn't get a whole lot of good evidence. But so in the name of like showing that validating his own personal experience, he justifies, not just him, but this happens, everybody does this to one degree or another. It's just he's putting videos online about Shadow Dude. Maybe he had a genuine experience, but was having a hard time actually documenting the phenomenon. And so he justifies in his own head to fake something. And then when that starts to happen and his viral videos of Shadow Dude blow up, then it's like, holy crap, I faked this, but now I've got like 10,000 subscribers who think that all of this is legit. And there's a little dissonance going on in the head, because on one hand, maybe he really does know that there's some weird thing trying to validate his experience, but he has to keep up the appearance of the thing that he faked. And then it can kind of just go into that territory really hard. And I think that happens to a lot of people, and I think it happens with Kent Boers. And Kent Boers, he really does. You watch him, face value, he looks really sincere. He sounds like an honest person. But unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. Angry Bigfoot. Thank you. I thank you for joining the live stream, Angry Bigfoot. I don't think I've seen you in a stream before, so I appreciate it. That one video where he says the ghost shoots under the bed, you can see his shadow yanking something as it shoots out of the window to the bed. I know. I've put most of his videos where you see Shadow Dude, he calls him Shadow Dude, in Premiere, and I've brightened him up, I play with contrast, I've slowed him down, I've looked at all of that, and I agree with you 100%. Starvin Marvin says the problem with these videos is it's just so hard to prove definitively that they're fake as it is to prove they're real. And that is another problem. That's something that I continually wrestle with why I even live stream. I live stream, for one, because I enjoy this discussion. I enjoy reading your comments. I think it's fun and I like doing it. And then second to that, I really want to figure out what's real and what's not real. And to those of you, we got 12 people on the live stream, which is really exciting. For those of you who aren't so familiar with the process of this, I get on here a live stream, I watch these videos, I put them on a list. Anything that I think is, this is my ghost rating, anything 5 or higher, I put on my list. And this is a list of things that I think either need to be investigated or I think are legitimate in terms of what's paranormal, what's mysterious, what's strange. And then I'll go over to the Discord and we continue the conversation on Discord for select ones to try to either debunk claims or verify if they're real. Links in the description. Go join the Discord. We would love to have you there. I know we're just like getting ramped up, but we're finishing up this video and we're gonna finish this up. If you guys want to give some super chats, I got a $10 goal to do another video. Otherwise, I'm gonna call it at this video. We're gonna finish this up and I'm gonna jump off and we're gonna live stream again tomorrow. The only way to prove it is to go stay in his house for like a month and see if anything happens. So Matt, actually, there's another way that I've thought about this. One thing that I think people could do to really lend credibility is actually show either on camera or show as evidence actual original video files. You'd have to figure out a way to actually document that in a way that would be fairly certain that it wasn't edited or whatever. But that was one thing. If I ever meet Kent Boers, I'm gonna ask him, you've got the original video file somewhere. I would like to see the original video file. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, get me the data. If it's digital, that is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Keep in mind, so I think there should be a list in the description, a link in the description for my moon list. This is not a definitive list. This is an ever-evolving list. And only some of these are in Discord, but that's where we continue to have the conversation. Mr. Bunny says, same with guy, really haunted, but his newer video Connect camera stick figures are faked. They can't overlap each other. That would Connect. Oh, interesting. I was, at first I was very intrigued by the Connect ghosts, but then I realized how easy they turn like chairs into humans and things like that. Oh, and Angry Bigfoot says you would have to use a hash algorithm on the original file and then compare the hash to the uploaded version and see if they're the same. Yeah. Otherwise, same was altered. Something. Yeah. Yeah. We're coming up on the end of this video. If you want another video tonight, we need to hit $10 super chats. Otherwise, I'm going to call it a night.
Up on the hill.
Don't feel obligated, but anything helps.
A strange dark figure can be seen floating in the sky between apartment buildings.
Didn't even see that.
Mark misses it and just doesn't understand what his daughter is pointing at.
I missed it too.
He only realizes what she saw when he reviews his footage back at home. Now, Mark believes they might have captured a supernatural being known as a Kivitok, an aggressive supernatural entity from Greenland folklore. Anyway, what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments. Hidden.
What could that be? I don't know, a trash bag or something?
Let me.
It doesn't seem like it's moving very fluidly.
Let me.
I don't know.
From Greenland folklore. Anyway, what do you think this could be? Let me know down in the comments.
Who knows what that could be? I don't know. That doesn't seem like anything too concerning to me. But that there is a dang old Jersey Devil. Nice. We got $5, $4.99 from Emily, and I think that's €2. Have a tiny donation towards the extension goal. I'm gonna actually I don't know if this. Hey, check that out. We've got this little thing up here. It says it 746. Nice, guys. Something on a phone wire. 2 Great British pounds, actually. Oh, nice. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Emily. That goes a long ways towards our $10 goal for another video. We only need a few dollars left. I'm gonna move on from this. This doesn't like mean much to me.
Hidden in the dark. For the last 3 months, popular YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV has been on an extensive trip through several countries to explore the most haunted and downright dangerous locations in South America. Now, not too long ago, I featured Frank's terrifying exploration of the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery.
I'm giving Frank TV the benefit of the doubt. I haven't been super impressed with some of the other stuff that he's done, but I haven't been able to definitively show that he is faking his content, but he probably is. I agree. Yeah, Nuke's almost solely ghost content, but yeah, this would be better if we had cryptids. I need to find a channel, maybe like Slapped Ham, I think you recommended. that does more cryptids, because that would be a lot, in my opinion, better to evaluate. Franco's vids have become increasingly too good to be true over the years. Makes me question the validity. Yeah.
In Lima, Peru, where he captured some shocking moments that are still unexplained to this day.
We only need like $3 more, like less than $3 for another video, by the way, guys. Just putting that out there.
After many requests from his viewers, Frank decides to go back to the cemetery in hopes of capturing even more paranormal activity. As he's making his way through the giant cemetery, he begins to hear odd sounds coming from somewhere nearby.
Okay. Hear it. You heard that? Right over there. Someone's whistling. Yeah, that. I'm out.
Now, Frank is a little spooked by the strange sounds, but what he doesn't seem to notice is that someone or something seems to be lurking just behind the tombstones. Frank shrugs off the sounds and continues to explore, making his way through the giant graveyard. That's when he captures something downright creepy.
I'm gonna start heading towards that area where people end their lives. I kinda wanna look at this place. See if I could probably get some stock footage from it or something.
I need to for the, if you are a member of this channel, like an orb or a creepy shadow, you get these cool little, I think Alina did like an emoji earlier. Yeah, the potato cam. And like there's also a debunked bin. I need to do one for a peekaboo. That should be one that I add to that. Yeah, there's the nude president with the potato cam.
What the hell is that? Hold on. I saw something small there.
When brightened and enhanced, a pale face can be seen looking out from inside one of the crypts. Frank spots the peeking face and quickly hurries over to look inside the crypt. But there's no one there. The cemetery is dark and it's hard to see, so Frank believes that he might have just captured a reflection from something inside the crypt. He again shrugs off the bizarre event as something that can just be explained. But what happens next is absolutely horrifying.
That's the front door there. That is creepy. That's the basement area. Right in there. Whoa. I just heard another gunshot over there.
Did you see it?
I didn't see it because I was reading Matt's comment about it. Is that a cow? That was, can't believe you remember that. That was like, I don't know how many months ago we live streamed and we had a big thing about it. Is that a cow? Okay, I didn't see it, Nuke. Sorry.
I just heard another gunshot over there.
Did you see it? Now let's watch that again, but this time I'll brighten up and enhance the footage.
That is creepy. That's the basement area.
Is that a person standing there?
Something can be seen standing right at the bottom of the crypt stairs. But when Frank shines his flashlight, it just seems to disappear. So could this ominous figure belong to the person buried inside the crypt? You decide. You can watch this entire exploration series of the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery over on the YouTube channel, Franco TV.
All right, all right. That's so funny that you always send that clip out. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. We're at $7.46. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer if anybody feels inclined to push that over $10. But this is what I'm gonna do with these, like Franco TV and other big YouTubers who have consistent channels like this. Because I don't want to put like every single one of their videos. It seems like they've got some tiny little bit of evidence, a fog or a shadow person or peekaboo or something like that. And so on my ghost stock, I'm going to create a new tab for big ghost haunting channels. And I'm going to start listing them to do individual investigations on like audits of their whole channel, basically. Matsy's got to go. Yeah, I hope so too. But see you later, Matt. I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow, same time. And then and then Thursday and Friday are gonna be live streams for my YouTube members. If you join as an orb or creepy shadow, and you can join if you're on a computer. You can go to my website, not my website, but the YouTube channel homepage, and join that way. But see you later, Matt. Thanks for joining. I always appreciate you. Poor Frankie. He tries. Franco is bound to get some paranormal content. It is like you can't really find seashells naturally on land, but on a beach, yeah. Nice. Okay, Franco TV, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, Ghost Tech. I'm just creating lists to do audits on these people's channels because there needs to be something for them. All right, I hope you feel better, Mr. Bunny. See you later. It doesn't look like we're getting pushed over the $10 limit. I really appreciate all of you guys. Again, last final notice for tonight. If you're still supporting me on Patreon, please stop supporting me on Patreon. And if you still want to support me financially, come over to join the YouTube channel as an orb or a member. That would be awesome. Thank you guys. It's always a pleasure. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys, or a good morning wherever you are in the world.